to Premier Designs and welcome to your Premier family, the Premier Rockstars. We are so excited that you have made literally what I think is one of the best decisions of your life. You know, when I started Premier, I had no idea what God was going to do and use this little thing called jewelry to bring about so many amazing blessings and lessons and growth in my own personal life. And I know that if you trust Him and you get to work, that it will be the same for you as well. So our Premier family name is called the Premier Rockstars, and we have that name for a very specific reason. We are called the Rockstars because, first of all, who is the ultimate rock star? That is Jesus. And also, we want our businesses and our lives and our families to be built upon the solid rock, and that is Christ Himself. And then He, of course, is the ultimate star. So that's kind of where we came up with our name, Premier Rockstars. We have some resources for you in our Premier family that I want you to know about before we dive into these videos. And the first resource that I want you to know about is our Premier Family Facebook page, and it's called the Premier Rockstars Downline, and I'm sure you already have been added to it. You make sure that I want you to get on there every day. Check in, see what the updates are. That's a place for us to make announcements to our Premier families, to talk about trainings coming up, to remind you. That's also a place where you can get on there, and if you can't get a hold of anybody real quick, I can guarantee that you will get your question answered very quickly right away. So use that Facebook page as a platform for encouragement, questions, you need ideas, to listen to announcements. Make sure that you're checking in at least once a day on there. Okay, so that's first and foremost. The second thing I want you to become aware of is our team website. So any document that you're going to see used in these videos here and beyond, including other training videos and whatnot, will be on our Premier our Premier website, and that website is www.premierrockstars.net, and the password is Rockstars, all lowercase. So I want you to make sure that you go there. Most of our documents on there are in editable format, which means if they came to us in a Word document, we try to keep them in some editable format, so you can take that and you can use it just as is, or you can make it your own. So we want you to know that that's there for you. If it's in PDF, that means it came to us in PDF, and so it just is what it is, which most of the time those are good things anyway, okay? That's also where you're going to go, and you're going to find the training videos. So this is the first welcoming video, and you're going to have one video for each of the trainings for our new jeweler segment, our Rockstar University. After each segment, you're going to have 3 questions that are found in your packet. I want you to fill out those 3 questions. They're fill in the blank answers, and then you're going to discuss just that 5-minute, 10-minute video with your sponsor, and they are numbered in order for you. So that's kind of how this video system works, and it's going to touch on things that you need to know about your business. That could be from simple things like how to organize paperwork for a home show, to what do I do in a home show, to how do I even keep track and enter this stuff into Premier's website. So it's going to kind of cover all of those different areas for you, plus a lot more. I also want you to know that in this Premier family, you have a huge support network. Not only do you have your upline, and your upline would be your Premier sponsor, so the person who got you into Premier, she's your Premier mama. And then the person who sponsored her would be your Premier grandma. And then above her would be your Premier great grandma. Those 3 ladies are in your upline, and they all love you and they care about you and they want to hear from you. So please don't just sit behind. We want to know you and we want to hear you. Utilize the support system that Premier has built in just for you. I also want you to know that one of your most crucial support systems will be through training, our monthly Premier trainings. Make sure that you are getting plugged in every single month to your Premier training. You know, there's a saying that says, those who train remain and those who don't won't. And that is so true. Training is a time for you to come and connect with other women who are doing the same thing you are. It's a time for you to learn new ideas and tips for your business. And it's just a time to get together and build relationships with these other women. It is also a lot of fun, so you don't want to miss it. Make sure that you ask your Premier Mom exactly when your local Premier training is. You want to make sure that you write that on your calendar each month. You should not plan a show on training night. You should not plan any other event on training night. It is that crucial for you to attend. Another support system that we have built in for you, it happens twice a year, and they are rallies. And Premier actually builds these in for you. In January, we have Regional Rally, which is a one-day event. And then in July, we have our huge national rally out in Fort Worth, Texas. It's usually about 3 days long. So ask your Premier Mom about information for that. You don't want to miss those. The other two things that we have planned are our Jewel Schools. And this is where our Premier family, along with many others, come together, and we bring in a special speaker who is Premier famous usually, and they are amazing trainers, and they are going to inspire you both in your life and in your business. These are people who have been around, they know Premier, and they are rock solid. So you don't want to miss Jewel Schools. Those tend to happen in April and around October in the year. So you want to make sure that those are on your calendar. They are a one-day event on a Saturday, and you don't want to miss it. Also want to tell you that you really want to make sure that you are keeping in contact with your Premier Mom. And when I say keeping in contact, I mean calling her all the time. If you have a question, that's what she's there for. If you need encouragement, that's what she's there for. If something really awesome happens, that's what she's there for. We want you to make sure that you are keeping in contact with her. And I am telling you, I want you to call your Premier Mom, especially within your first 10 shows. I want you to call her after every single show so she can just go over the show with you, talk about the highs of the show and the lows of the show, and what you're going to keep doing the next time, and what you may change a little bit the next show. That's going to really help you really build a successful and solid business in your Premier journey. You want to make sure that you get your training show date on your calendar right away, and use your Premier Mom and shadow her. She knows what she's doing, and so she wants to help you with that. So I encourage you, go to a show with her or somebody in your upline if they're available. Go to a show with them and watch them do what they do. I can guarantee that you'll walk away a better jeweler from that. So we're so excited, and I can't wait for you to watch video number 2 as you delve into this Rockstar University. Have a great time.